What's up, my peeps? It's Adrian. I know I ain't been back in a while, but sorry, guys. There's been a lot going on in the sports world, and I just got to decide what I want to talk about. But we'll be getting you more videos lately. But as the sports world has been going crazy, it's been a lot of things going on. We're in the first month of the NBA season. It's almost past. NFL season is on the go. But what I would like to talk about today is the Jimmy Butler trade. Now, we all know Jimmy's been wanting out of Minnesota for quite a while now, since before the season even started. And like this past Saturday, he finally got his wish. He got traded to the Philadelphia 76ers in exchange for Robert Covington, Dario Saric, and a future first-round pick. Oh, and Jared Bayless, too. My whole thing was, too, though, Minnesota ultimately didn't end up getting a first-round pick, which they should have. They passed on the 4 first rounds that Houston offered, and then they passed on the Pelicans' first-round offer and Mirotic, too, as well. I know there's a couple other offers out there, but he eventually goes to Philadelphia. So he makes his debut tonight with the Philadelphia 76ers at the Orlando Magic. So we'll see how this goes. But here's how I break it down. Will this work? I'm more so leaning towards that it's not going to work, but you never know. It's a guessing game and wait and see. As we all know, Jimmy was trouble in Chicago, and then he made trouble in Minnesota, where he said Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins did not have the dog in fighting him. I love Jimmy's hustle and tenacity that he's fought for it. I know in his personal life he's had run-ins with being homeless, junior college, and going to Butler and being a late first-round pick. He doesn't feel like Anthony Towns and Wiggins has that dog in him, but he's got his wish, and will he make his presence known? I don't know. The biggest problem for me in this whole trade thing is Philadelphia already has two superstars in Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, and now Jimmy Butler wants to be a superstar too. And my thing is, I don't think Jimmy Butler's a superstar. He's an all-star, but he's not an all-star, and he wants to be the man. And I don't think that in Philadelphia that's going to be the case. Philadelphia is not going to be his team. It's Joel Embiid's team, and Ben Simmons is the co-anchor man of that team. And two, also, they traded away the shooting with Sarge and Covington. Now, I know they're going to start J.J. Redick and bring Markelle Fultz off the bench, but honestly, this definitely means the end for Markelle Fultz, as he been messing with his shot. And he had a game the other day. In the middle of the game, he shot his free throws real awkwardly. Like, it threw me off a little bit. Now, I know his confidence and shot, and with Jimmy there, it's not going to make it any better. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's gonna work. Now, basketball is the one sport where it's more about the individual superstar and it's more egocentric. Now, will these three big personalities clash or will they succeed? I'm more so, like I said, leaning towards that it's not gonna work, but we will see. I mean, Jimmy's averaging 21. He's averaging 21, 5, and 4, but he's shooting 37, nice 37%. And you got Ben Simmons, who has no semblance of a jump shot, which was a thing he needs to work on. And you also have Joel Embiid, who's starting to shoot a lot more threes, although he's been having a monster season. So he had 35 a few nights ago, and he had 41 points of the day against Charlotte. And I went to overtime, and he made 19 out of 22 free throws, but he's only shooting 30% from the three-point line. They got J.J. Redick. That's about it. Now, will they make some more moves coming up in the season? We shall see. But I was a huge Jimmy Butler fan. I'm going to see if this is going to work. I'm not quite sure. I don't know what's going to happen. But I'm more so leaning towards, like I said, that it's not going to work. Will he shoot the confidence down of this team? Will they gel? It's going to take a little bit of time. But I will say that it might not going to work. But in my opinion, with this trade, I still have them as the 4th best team. Now, they have three of the top 6 players in the Eastern Conference now, as I could say, with Butler, Embiid, and Simmons. But like I said, people have been having this debate about who is the best player in the Eastern Conference. And I know Joel Embiid is having a hell of a season. A lot of people are saying him. But like I said, and I said before the preseason started, and I tweeted out that Giannis will win the MVP. And he is the best player in the Eastern Conference. But that's another story for another day, as his numbers have shown that Milwaukee has a better record than Philadelphia. I don't know. We're going to see. Can this coexist? Only time will tell. Nah. Believe in them a little bit, but hey, I'm putting them as the 4th best team in the Eastern Conference behind Toronto, Milwaukee, Boston. And I think Boston will probably finish 2nd above Milwaukee because Giannis had to show me something in the playoffs, but I am still slotting them the 4th best team in the Eastern Conference. But with that said, the addition of Jimmy Butler is also adding more stars to the Eastern Conference because we know people have been calling them the Leastern Conference and the weakest conference. Now, the Western Conference hasn't been as good as I thought they originally would have been, but with the addition of Jimmy Butler, you got a lot of stars in the East now. You got Toronto with Kyrie Leonard, Kawhi Leonard. You also got Milwaukee with Giannis. You got nice pieces too with Chris Middleton. You know, also Boston, as we all know, got Gordon Hayward back. You got Kyrie back from his knee injury. Last year he missed the playoffs and they made it to the Eastern Conference, and LeBron beat them in 7 games. You also got the emergence of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, who Philadelphia passed on, by the way, to trade up and get Markelle Fultz with the #1 pick. And then you, as we all know, as my 4th team, you got Embiid, Simmons, Butler. Now I gotta see this to believe it to work, but those are the reasons why I don't feel like it's gonna work. But if it does, I won't be surprised. But like I said, I'm leaning more so towards it not working. But hey, the NBA is a weird game. Like I said, it's egocentric, and can the egos come together? Can they throw it at SI, make it work? Only time will tell, and it begins tonight with Philadelphia at Orlando. So hey, everybody, let me know what you think. And like I said, go follow me on Twitter. That's at Keeping the Score. Follow me on there. So if you got any questions, comments, hey, leave them on that box below. You know I always reply back. So make sure you go follow me on Twitter too. And again, it is at Keeping the Score. All right, peeps. I'll holla at you.